Hi, I'm Nicole German. I'm the head of marketing for Canada and Latin America for LinkedIn. I travel all over Latin America, so I'll go to Mexico City, to Buenos Aires, to Santiago, to Sao Paulo and Rio. Those are a few of the cities that I would travel to. Well, the number one do is, when in a country, do as that culture. So it's really important to plan ahead, do your research, understand little things as how do people dress, what time do they go for dinner. Latins love when you take that little extra step. So learn a few words in Spanish or Portuguese so that you can really show that you're making an effort to understand their culture. That goes a long way for business. In terms of don'ts, I think it's really about don't make assumptions. So don't assume that what happens in a certain city is just like your own hometown city. There's definitely different customs, and that really varies by country. But I think Latins typically love to have their long lunches, and they do business over lunch. So always be prepared for a long leisurely lunch to talk about business. There's a few things, and every country has its own specialty, but for me there's two primary things. One is the coffee, so every country has a little bit of different flavor of coffee, and the other is the sweets. So in each country you can find a sweet that particularly is really true to that country and very special, so I always look forward to those two things. For business especially, it's great to have a car, so we have a driver that's organized so you can sort of maximize your time. In the big cities, traffic is often quite challenging, so it's great just to have someone there ready and waiting for you when you come out of your meeting to take you on to the next meeting. Well, I usually try a couple of places, so if I have a lot of time, I always try to hit the beach. I'm definitely love going to the beach, but if it's just sort of a quick hour or what have you, I will try to hit the shopping malls to get a flair for local fashion. I definitely think it's taking advantage of what you enjoy. So again, true to the Latin culture is Latins love to dance. So if you get the opportunity to either catch a show or go to a nightclub or be able just to sort of engage and see how people enjoy different flavors of music, it's a great opportunity. There's a number. It's definitely the flexibility, being able to have access to the lounges, to be able to grab a quick meal before I jump on a flight, and also just to check in and be able to check my email or do a quick bit of work. Well, every South American, Central American, every country in Latin America has its football team, or also known as a soccer team. So I usually try to pick up a local jersey. Sometimes it's not from the right team, but I do have a good collection of football jerseys.